If you want to build muscle, increase strength, increase endurance, avoid a mid-workout crash, or maybe you just want to see me suffer for a little bit, keep watching. Hey, this is John DiMartino. Thank you for joining us for another product review. Today we're going to be reviewing an intra-workout supplement by Project AD called Raging Full. Now, before we get started, go ahead and give us a like if you've ever had a Project AD product before, and go ahead and smash that subscribe button to stay up to date on product reviews and more content just like this. Now, let's talk about what Raging Full is, why you'd want to use it, who can benefit from it, and really the best time to use it. So Raging Full is an intra-workout and post-workout carb supplement. Right? So a few of the main ingredients here are Omni-Min AC, Carb 10, Covico, and cluster dextrin. One scoop is going to be about 30 grams of carbohydrates, and that's just about 120 calories. Now, what this supplement is designed to do is increase athletic performance in a variety of ways. In two main ways. It's going to keep you hydrated, replace your electrolytes, and it's also going to provide you with a carb source for continued energy. So the Omni-Min AC and the Covico are going to hydrate the body and replace some of the electrolytes that are lost during your workout. And of course, the Carb 10 and the cluster dextrin are low glycemic and fast absorbing carbs that give your body the fuel it needs to push through your entire workout. Now, of course, here we're talking a lot about carbs, right? And carbs are a food. And you're probably familiar with two general types of carbs, right? Simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. And no matter which one you're eating, eventually they get broken down into glucose, which is what your body uses as fuel. But the difference between the two is the rate at which they digest and the energy becomes available. So to give you an example of some simple carbs, that could be sugar, fruit juice, honey, and even milk. Some complex carbs, and you bodybuilders out there kind of know what we're doing already: oats, brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes. And that key is the complex carbs take longer. The simple carbs break down very quickly. So when we're working out, you can benefit from both, but a simple, fast-digesting carbohydrate is going to provide you with energy that's immediately available to help you push through that workout. And it's going to do three things: sustain muscular endurance, improve power and strength output, and accelerate that recovery. So really, when you think about who could potentially benefit from a supplement like this, it could be just about anybody engaging in some sort of athletic performance, whether you're a weightlifter, bodybuilder, crossfitter, powerlifter, endurance athlete, long-distance runner, a swimmer. Pretty much anybody can supplement with this product and achieve a greater athletic output. Now, the question here is, does it actually work, right? Or some of you may like to train on an empty stomach. Some of you may like to have a meal before you train. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could work this into your own routine. Carbs also tend to get a little bit demonized in our industry from time to time. So we can definitely talk about that. But really what we wanted to do was put it to the test. I'm a big proponent of eating carbohydrates in and around your workout, so I'm no stranger to these types of products. But what we wanted to do was test the efficacy. In a coalition, obviously, we're as transparent as they possibly come. So what we did is we did a little sample study. So they saddled me up, and very sadistically, to a V-squat on an empty stomach, completely fasted, and had me do as many reps as possible with 3 plates on each side of the V-squat. I was hoping I'd only be able to do like 10 to 12. Unfortunately, it was about 28 we were able to get done. Then what we did is, after I caught my breath and stopped feeling like I was about to die, we then took 2.5 scoops of the Raging Full, which was just about, 50 or so carbs. And then we waited about 10-15 minutes until I was fully recovered and had the carbohydrates in my system. Then I saddled back up and again performed as many reps as possible. And this time I was able to get a little bit closer to 48 reps. And I know that almost sounds made up, but when you take a look at the video, some of the things that you'll see is that I slowed down significantly faster when I was fasted. I mean, you can see me running out of energy, and that's me pushing as hard as I can. Conversely, when I had the Raging Full supplement, I was able to blow right by the first 20, and I really didn't start slowing down until the later half. I could feel it, and you'll be able to see it in the video. The reps are smoother, they're more controlled, and you can just see I'm just generating more power and more output towards the end, even at the end, when I felt like my legs were going to fall off. The other thing I noticed was I had significantly better pump, and that's a little bit anecdotal, but it almost felt like my legs were about to explode. With anyone who's ever gotten the pump before understands what I'm talking about. So all in all, I think, the product obviously worked. It helped with my athletic performance. And the other thing I noticed too, and again, this is anecdotal, but after I was completed the second set with the Raging Full, I bounced back pretty quick, and I was able to actually start the rest of my workout and push through it as if I hadn't just done close to 50 reps of a weight I should not be doing 50 reps on. All right, so now we're going to rate the product. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a scale of 0 to 3. 0 being it's not effective at all, and 3 being very highly effective. And we're going to rate 4 categories. The first one is, did the product work? Right? Did it increase my athletic performance? And the answer to that question, if you've been watching this far, is absolutely. So we're going to have to give that a 3. Mixability-wise, because the powder is very fine, because of the ingredients that are in it, you would expect this to mix very easily. I mixed it in a shaker, and I forgot to put that little metal ball in it, and it's still completely dissolved. So from a mixability standpoint, we're going to have to go with the 3 as well. From a taste standpoint, that's a little bit more subjective. I did not know what the flavor was before I drank it. It immediately became clear that it was lemonade. And the flavor, it tasted like I was just drinking lemonade. It didn't taste like a supplement lemonade. So I'll give that a 3. If you like lemonade, it's definitely a 3. If you don't, sorry, I guess it's a 0 for you. And then the last one is digestion. Some people can get an upset stomach from certain supplements. I didn't notice any digestion-related issues. One of the reasons why I either train legs fasted or I train with something like Raging Full is because I'm afraid that I might throw up at some point. And throughout the entire workout, I didn't have any of those feelings. In fact, it actually helped me feel less queasy after taking the supplement than I was beforehand. So I'll have to give that a 3 as well. Now, if you're trying to maximize your pump stack, Project AD does have other products as well. They have a GDA called Matador. I've been using that for years personally. And they also have a pump pre-workout called Nitrox. Now, if you want to order Raging Full, you can click on the link in the caption below, or you can head over to coalitionnutrition.com. If you find yourself on the website, we'd love to hear your feedback on Raging Full. So feel free to leave us a review below the product description. Now, if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with more content just like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.